Hi guys, I hope you're excited about our new unit. In this unit, we're going to be talking a lot about rocks and the fact that rocks really can change over time. They're not living things, but they definitely can be affected by the environment. And it might even help to remember that landforms are really essentially made out of rock. And that rock can change over time. So I thought maybe it would be helpful to do something that scientists do all the time when they want to learn about something. Of course, they can observe the actual thing over time, but in the case of rocks, it takes a really long time, like we're talking thousands of years in many cases, before we start to see the changes. So it helps to have a model. And that's what I wanted to show you today. I actually took some supplies just from my kitchen. So if you clear it with your parents, and it's okay. These things are pretty cheap except for the salt. So I'll just show you what I have here. I have some cornmeal. Cornmeal is, this particular one is kind of what they call a coarse grain. Kind of sounds like sandy, right? So there's that. Then I have a little bit of whole wheat flour. Doesn't really matter if you use regular flour or whole wheat flour. You probably don't even need flour. You can actually do this with just the cornmeal and some salt. Oops, sorry, that wasn't salt. That was water. Oops. Salt. And I would recommend not using your parents' most expensive salt. But anyway, so paper towels would be good because, as you can see, I just spilled. Oh. Okay, so anyway, I have a little mixing bowl. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour my cornmeal right in, okay? And I'm not going to eat it, although cornmeal is good for cornbread. Okay, anyway, I'm going to sprinkle my salt in there. Don't go too crazy with it, but we're going to remember we're not eating it. Salt, because why salt? Because salt soaks up. When I put the water in, salt's going to soak that right up. And that's probably why I don't need too much of the flour, but flour definitely soaks up water too. So here we go. Some water in there. And then I'm not using all my water because I want to show you what's going to happen. So I'm making kind of like a little bit of a paste here. And it's kind of cool. I really didn't measure, so maybe I should have. I have some, I guess you could say I used maybe a tablespoon of salt, if that. And as far as this, I probably used maybe half a cup of cornmeal. Really not a lot, all right? Maybe a little bit more than half a cup. Okay, so I don't know if I'm going to need so much flour, but since I went to the trouble of getting the flour out of the packet, I'm just going to put a little bit in there. And when I say a little bit, I mean like maybe a tablespoon. I didn't even use all that. So I'm mixing it up pretty good, and then it's going to get really like a pasty consistency, which is exactly what you want. Now you could use your bare hands if you want for this, or you could stick it into a little Dixie cup, like those little paper cups, and really get it firm in there, and then just whoop, dump it onto your plate. Okay, I'll explain this too. All right, but let me just for the sake of time and the fact that you are watching me on a video, I'm going to form it into a little kind of like almost like a little cornmeal ball. And this is going to be a model of when the land goes up. It almost looks like a little bit of a meatball. I'm going to put a little bit more water, I think. Okay. So I'm making my little meatball, right? You can put like 4 of them together and just plop them right on your plate there. I know you can't see my plate very well. I'm going to probably have to move it over here by Peppa. Don't eat it, Peppa. I'm going to just put it right here for my friends to see. It's still a little bit far away. Sorry about that. And I'm going to take one more. And I'm doing this video by myself, so I don't really have anybody to help me. But that's okay. I don't feel bad about it. But anyway, this is the part where I'd ask somebody to give me a paper towel. I'll be right back. Hi, that didn't take so long, right? Okay, so just to clean up a little bit. Okay, now here's the next thing. You're going to want to use like a ruler or something, some type of, you could take some cups and turn them upside down and then place the ruler across them. But you're also going to want to take like some type of cup or something that's easy to poke a hole through. In my case, I just poked a hole through the bottom of my yogurt cup here. And I'm just putting it right here. And if you can see, those are my cornmeal, little mounds. They're going to represent mountains that are very high. And I'm going to literally just pour some water into that cup. And I'm going to do it a couple times. And I'm placing them strategically over my mountain. I don't know if you can see that so well. So let me pick this up. Okay? And for this activity, you're going to pour your water in. Oops. It worked before, sorry. And start to observe what happens as the water pours down onto your mountain. For me, it made a little bit of a mess, but I'm going to do this a couple times and you're going to see pretty much a model of what takes place as rain falls from the clouds onto the mountains, okay? Try a little bit more. And my friend Doug, the science guy from Mystery Science, has a wonderful demonstration of this also. So I'll probably share that with you at some point too. But definitely try this because you'll see for yourself what it looks like and how rock actually can get worn down in this model. And it's crazy to think that streams start up in the mountains, but they do. And you'll start to see kind of how that takes place as we have this sped up version of what takes place over many, 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 many years. So have fun with it, and I hope you get to try it out. All right, guys? Thanks for watching.